guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I'm going to do comments, but I'm going to do them backwards because I've missed so much. If I scrolled all the way back, no one would know what I was talking about. So I'll start here and just keep going and see how far we get. Tracy, oh Jules, that expression on your face as you watch this twit doing the Twitterific crap she does, lol. She really truly is just an outsized toddler, isn't she though? Susan, she looks like James Earl Jones in this video. I can't picture him, but I'm sure you're right. My mother is in a nursing home and all the products they supply are L'Occitane, from body wash to body creams to handkerchiefs. Does she want a roommate? I'll get some bunk beds. I'll take the top bunk. Wow, that's a cool nursing. I bet that costs a pretty penny. Beguile me. Jules, thanks for enduring this for us. Boy, she's like a bull in a china shop. Isn't she though? She always has been as well. It's so funny. MJ, wow, this lady is very unfortunate looking. Is she wearing a wig? Her hair looks very odd. Apparently she's got extensions. Ashley, yeah, Lardy, I want to order one of your crafts after you eat and wipe your nose with your hands repeatedly. Gross as fuck, as per usual. Her bulging eyes has to be a medical condition, a real one, not one of her made-up ailments. I'd love to know what it is. Of all the things, she panics about nothing, says she has things she doesn't have, and then when there's something that she could get investigated, she doesn't. Weirdo. Patty cakes. I didn't recognise her with the wig on. Say what? I didn't recognise. Funny that you saw all that stuff on Temu. Her eating habits are atrocious. That's what she's done. She's gotten from AliExpress or Alibaba or wherever the hell she's bought them from and stuck a bit of crap on that she's got left over from the last time she was going to be a designer and calling them her own. And then she'll sell them for $25 plus postage when you can get them for £1. Nah. Da-da-da-da. Bonnie, good lord, she doesn't even chew one bite before she takes another. That hasn't changed, no. I don't know why she just doesn't open it, dislocate a jaw, tip it in and just, do you know what I mean? I don't know where the gulping is from, but doesn't it mean vulgar? I don't know where gulping is from, but doesn't it mean vulgar? Oh, somebody gulping is vulgar. I'm not... Because you haven't put a G. Ignore me, Bonnie. You know what my head's like. Are you supposed to eat that dip plain? Yuck. What, the runny one? No, you're supposed to put it on stuff, aren't you? Or use... Sorry. Like dip a chip in it or whatever. But no, she has a special spoon. Katja, hi Jules, glad you're back. Looking forward to some Lisa videos. They will be coming, honey. Bonnie, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that a lot of Bath and Body Works had toxic chemicals in them. I haven't been there in years. I don't know, you could be right. I heard that Claire's, anything from Claire's has got a load of lead and God knows what in it. You have to be really careful with this stuff, don't you? Especially if you're spraying it on or rubbing it into your body. Donna, I hate that long wig. Lardy, if you want to see a great charm bracelet, go see the one Jules has. Oh, thank you, Donna. Jules, I have no idea if things can be returned in that manner. I hope you can't return, then keep the free items, as that is most deceitful. But hey, that's Lardy, isn't it, though? I hope they say to her, no, I'm sorry, you can't return that unless you bring the free stuff back as well. She's a snidey. Jules, I lost it when you said she looked like a Yeti. But she does, though. That brown doesn't suit her at all. The blonde pixie, she looked good in a blonde pixie. I don't know what she's doing with the long hair. It doesn't suit her. Happy Labour Day to everyone in the States. Jules, much love, my friend, and hugs to everyone. Happy Labour Day, everybody. Bonnie, if she wanted hair extensions, one would think she would have a hairdresser cut it to fit her face. That style is just awful on her. Yeah, she used to before, didn't she? She'd go and get her hair cut and then she'd dye it herself because she couldn't be asked paying the entire thing. So she's probably just gone to someone and said, oh, you put them in and I'll style it. and made an arse of it as usual. Run for your lives. I live within walking distance of Trader Joe's and I refuse to set foot in it because it's far too expensive. This must have cost a fortune. Yeah, in all the time I've been watching YouTube, I've heard people saying Trader Joe's is really expensive. It's sort of somewhere you go for a treat, isn't it? It's not. It's like me doing the weekly shop at Waitrose. It had never happened, do you know what I mean? But you can see when Mummy's purse is open, can't you? Me Smith, she's a hot mess. I always found that a bit of a contradiction. Because when someone says you're hot, that it means you're sexy, but a hot mess is. I never got it at first, but I even say it now. Elizabeth, she hasn't graduated from the sticking and gluing table yet. However, her teachers remain hopeful. We live in hope, don't we, Elizabeth? Bonnie, I think her teachers are starting to give up. Elizabeth, girl, take your dogs out, not us, and don't feel obliged to come back. Those poor dogs are so confused because they don't get out for walks or have regular meal times. It's animal abuse. Shame on her. Totally is. I feel sorry for the pair of them. Jules, now you remember why you can't bear this idiot. Just as you were beginning to go soft on her and imagining the two of you on a desert island exchanging banter and warm memories. Yep, came and slapped me round the face again, didn't it, Elizabeth? Laurie is growing a beard. It will match the moustache, so that's a great decision. She's pronouncing Arabic words completely wrong and butchering a beautiful language. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. She thinks she knows everything. And if you told her she was saying it wrong, she'd say, no, you didn't know. Is it alright if I call her Auntie Gladys? Just getting that vibe from her. I love it. I'm not face shaming, but, well, maybe a little bit. But with all that money she spends on junk, she could have had liposuction on her fat neck and electrolysis on the moustache. She gets all the weirdest things done, and then the obvious things she doesn't bother with. It's obviously Mummy Dearest is giving her money, and she's buying everything she can get her sticky paws on. Yep. When I reincarnate, I want to come back as a dingle dangle on Laurie's plastic hat. This thing's getting too big for my head now. Anytime I move, it falls off. There's body dysmorphia, then there's hair dysmorphia. That wig makes her look like an extra in a horror movie. Bonnie, I thought it was extensions. It is well, I don't know. It looks more like a wig, doesn't it? Who knows? Who cares? The reason she bangs everything is because she's got the music in her and was a drummer for a girl band. Stuart Copeland would spin if he saw her. All narcissists are obsessed with food in different ways, either overeating and stuffing their gob every few minutes, or terrified of taking a morsel in case they gain an ounce. Yep. And we see both of them on here, don't we? Mamacita. Shit dingle dangles. Oh, George, you're the best. I don't even watch this weirdo. Tuned in exclusively to see you and hear your lovely voice. Bless you, Mamacita. Join the club. She's funny. Me Smith, same here. Thank you to both of you. James, of course you are. Of course you're returning used open beauty products that have had exposure to your body parts and tossing into the landfill, maximising waste, lowering store daily sales plans, adding to the store's profit and loss, and making it harder for staff to achieve benchmarks for bonus payouts. Bravo. Here's a question or a thought. The product line is called Milk. I would assume that means that it's for sensitive skin, it's soothing, it's not drying, therefore it's going to be more conditioning and moisturising. Highly doubt it's supposed to be a foaming shower gel. It's probably more like a cleansing oil. The store also has sinks. Do they? Oh, that's cool. So why you're not trying the products in store before bringing them home? She has no remorse or care about wasting and the effect that it has on once she returns it. Totally fucks with the store and the environment. 1602 to 24.
Spray, the body spray, the shower gel, and the body cream. Now, the shower gel did not foam at all. I could not get it to foam. Plus, it didn't even smell. So I'm returning those 3 things. I'm so disappointed that they have a body.
I didn't know they had sinks in the shop. How handy is that? That's really cool. So you can wash your hands with the stuff and go out for a bit and come back and see if the smell makes you vomit, and then you know whether to buy it or not. Very cool. Oh, and can I just say while I remember, thank you for all the comments on my I'm back video. I will go and answer them, type back to you on that. I didn't want to leave it up for a long time because it was rather personal. So thank you very much. You left a comment on there. I will be getting back to you. 902 to 908. She still thinks that she's 7 years old. Also, what is the big to-do with combing this wig on camera for 900 hours? It's not like she's going anywhere or doing anything. So why isn't she just put on a hat full of animal hair and save everyone the hassle all the time of having to stare at her, looking at herself, giving pouty lips and cutie baby eyes? I can't believe she's not changed. I think she beguile me. I think she believes she's HRH. I think that's exactly it, and I didn't pick up on it when I was watching the video. I did afterwards though. It was like, yeah, I get it. If anyone, right, let me see. Let's see. There. If anyone doesn't know who HRH is, got to find her in her car. Let's turn the sound off. Oh, she's drinking. But normally she starts a video combing her hair. Oop, I've got a visitor. I will be back in a minute if I can find the right button. What's Jed? Oops. Move the thing out of the way. It was Jed bringing me a coffee. Very nice. So I found this video. She's not in the car, but normally when she's in the car she starts brushing her hair, but like she's doing this in the middle of a video. She hasn't spoken yet in this video, and I was just like pointing at things and saw this one. But that's what she does, is she makes a point of brushing her hair. And can you see who Lardy's trying to look like? It's quite sad, really. Somebody told HRH that Lardy was stalking her and talking about her, and she just said she thinks she's weird and she blocked her. So, anyway, that's who HRH is. 8:12 to 8:21. Sorry, Lardy, you look like a Yeti. And you didn't show us what was in the box. Can you imagine HRH seeing that? I think she really thinks she looks like me. It's quite sad, really. Oh God, she really thinks that she can still do this. Maybe she's relying on new viewers, because I'm just mortified that she has no problem uploading this to the world. I think that's what she is doing. She's hoping that the people that see her on TikTok will now come over to YouTube and think that she's just a nice old lady with dogs. Elizabeth, HRH is mortified by nothing from picking poop off her dog's bottom, not washing her hands, and then touching her face and plunging her huge hands into a large bag of crisps. I know, chips rather, yep. Run for your lives. They make far more realistic and flattering wigs than this. I can't believe she chose this one. When Jules said she looked like a Yeti, I snorted. Yay, the snort club. James, nothing that she bought is healthy. I can't even take it. Lol. What are them things of palm? It's like, I read what it is. It's the inside of a palm tree. Why would I want to eat that? but then you're saying nothing she eats is healthy. Nothing she eats is nice. She likes that fucking durian fruit. That tells me everything I need to know about her taste buds. I just know anything she likes to eat, I won't. Bonnie. Now wait, James, she did buy 1 bag of frozen broccoli. Oh yeah. And the plumes, whatever they were, pleaches. Lou. What is that hair? We're still trying to figure it out, Lou. Elizabeth. There's a whole lot of mess. She sticks roadkill on her like Trump. Lou's laughing. See, it posted twice. Why do they do that? James, I love how she did not buy anything to actually cook. Everything is microwave, oven ready, and then to make matters worse, she buys a fucking bag. Like her house is not full of junk and tote bags to begin with. But she has to have a Trader Joe's one, James. Bonnie. And she's a minimalist, don't forget. Yeah. 213 to 220.
And
oops.
then I'm excited to open this. Okay.
I'm excited to open this, but I'm not going to show you it. You really think that people are going to hang on to the end of the video to watch you open that box? It was that dip in the end, wasn't it? If her placing that item down on the counter is not an indicator of how she treats and handles everything emotionally, mentally and physically, then I'm at a loss for words, people. That's the thing, why cover up the rings of the cooker and then bang things down on top of it? So fucking annoying. Elizabeth, with this idiot we are at a total loss for words. Bonnie, well, amen to that. Meet Virginia. I make jewellery, not plastic, and it's very expensive. I don't make it very often. Hers looks like something a 5-year-old would use. All she did was put a bunch of pieces together on a plastic ring. Oh my. No, all she did, Virginia, was add a few dingle-dangles to something that was already made and said she made it. She no more made it than I bloody did. Do you sell what you make, or do you just buy it for yourself? Because if you sell it, I'd love to have a mooch. Elizabeth, exactly. Bonnie, 100. Meet Virginia. Disgusting. I can't stand when she eats. Yeah, that's all of us. Weird sounds, weird faces, living in a fantasy land by herself. Sweetie for country. Her jewellery is cheap and nasty. Yeah, bit like herself. Bobby. She may think she's HRH, messing with her wig. Hair constantly brushing and messing with it. I like her in short blonde do's. Yeah, when she had her pixie. But this long hair, no, I don't know what she's doing. Debbles, I do not like her wig at all, says Sam I am. It does not suit her larger frame. And why has she stopped wearing any makeup? She needs it now more than ever. Sweetie for country, she's in her Pamela Anderson era, yeah. Debbles, I bet there's no Liam Neeson waiting for her. What a horror show she looks. Elizabeth, how diplomatic, her larger frame. She's built like a sumo wrestler. Sweetie for country's laughing and saying on target. Where have we gone? La. Meet Virginia. I can't with the hair. I bet it's everywhere as well. But it's in her food, up her nose. Mousie's house. I love that name. Disgusting eating her dip with a spoon like soup. Her Labubu is fake as well. Jules, my comment on her video was for her fans, lol, not us. I went and looked and saw what you meant. I get it now. I'm waiting for them all to come and start jumping on top of you, but nobody has yet, have they? Oh, here we go. Danny Al Hall. I don't understand why you make these videos. Why are you so unkind? Danny Al, this is your 10th comment on this channel saying exactly the same thing. Oh, hello. You know who I am. You know what my videos are. You know not to click on them, yet you still do. And you watch and you complain. How about you stay away? Huh? Oh, for fuck's sake. every so often, they give me tablets that aren't coated and they just won't go down and they taste like crap. Meet Virginia. She's a reaction channel, that's why. Debbles. There is no YouTuber more unkind than Laurie. Jules has been treated very badly by her, as have a lot of people. She's getting a taste of her own medicine. Well said, Debbles. Elizabeth. Don't watch if you can't understand. Bonnie. If you stick around, you might be able to learn a few things. And by the way, why did you watch this? And leave a comment. Exactly. Well, I'm going to save her the problem of stumbling in. There you go, Danielle. Bye. Mousie's house. I wouldn't follow anything this dippy in with a spoon glutton does. James, 5905 to 5918.
Was Midtown East, 33 degrees, but feels like 15. And it was so much colder in the city than it was in Soho. So I did not feel good there. I did not. I am a Soho girl.
I just can't with her. I'm rewatching this video out of boredom and I still get so angry. What does she think Soho is? A separate state? A separate borough? A make-believe land for entitled white bimbos? Ugh, she's so annoying. This video has not one thing that helps women or inspires or encourages other. It makes me sick. Well said, James. SJ Butler. You can buy subscribers. Yeah, do you think she's done that? Think Merle's bought subscribers? She eats all and everything. She ain't on any diet. Ask Glenda what she does for others. She did say she was on a keto diet, didn't she? That was all of a fucking day, probably. I've watched her since the beginning. Sorry life, and yes, she's a grifter. She takes anything for free and drives me crazy. I could tell you stories, and yes, she is that stupid. You can email me anytime you want, SJ. Lynn, no thumbs up. She eats non-stop, lol. Eat a whopping big piece of cheesecake that didn't bother her guy. She lives on Diet Pepsi. Boo-hoo-hoo. Serves you right. You know what you can and can't eat. You act like a child. Although you are not, you whine enough for a 2-year-old. Stupid is as stupid does. She acts like she was a Southern belle. She was just a poor person who then and now is an e-beggar. I couldn't live like that. I'm sorry, begging money from people. No. Blah, blah, blah. That's all I hear half the time. Now Glenda's son is sick with here we go. Diverticulitis. Her son? I thought her son was dead. Has she got another son? Or do you mean her son-in-law? But he's hospitalised. Not only is she begging for herself, she's begging for her son. How does she get away with begging so much? Coincidentally, same illness, 314, as her son. She even had Jill make a GoFundMe page for her brother. They were just visiting the son on vacation. Could afford that, but they have to beg for money to pay for his hospitalisation and upcoming surgery. She doesn't buy groceries due to her subscriber will and gift cards and money. There should be a law against all that begging. There should. Really, when she doesn't need it. That's the thing. That's what annoys me. I don't mind people who are on their arse and have nothing. That doesn't bother me. But people that do it for a living, no. Ada, love you, Jules. Love you, Ada. Thank you very much. SJ, she thinks she's cooking jumbo shrimp. She drives me crazy. I know, they're on there for 3 days. She can blame herself if her car keeps falling apart. Glenda is her own worst enemy. Her son is now in the hospital with the same problems. Always bragging about Will. I'll have to go and look about this GoFundMe. I haven't seen her videos pop up, so probably because I'm not subscribed, so I have to make a point of going to look, and I don't always remember to. Kathy, there are no Walmarts in the 5 boroughs of New York. Look it up. So she didn't go to Walmart then. Shelley, her chest is dark and her face is always so light. That's why the girl suggested the darker foundation so she would match instead of looking like a ghost face. Exactly, but she won't listen. Another Shelley. Were you Shelley? Yeah, Shelley. 2 Shelleys. The video with the woman and the 4 children begging for money is where she lost me. That's when I seen the true person. She's very judgmental and has never had any trauma or anything tragic happen to her in her life other than losing money when she was married and going through a divorce. Exactly. I wish more people had seen the real her back then, Shelley, but a lot of people just went, oh, she didn't mean it like that. Yeah, oh, she did. Ada, oh Jules, you made me laugh about the stickers on her bag. My husband also had a good laugh too. I said $80 for stickers were a waste of money. Exactly. See? Jed does it every so often. Your husband will probably do it too and go, thank God I didn't marry her. I was thinking the same. Buy whatever you decide on, Lisa. She always needs to be told what to do because she needs validation at her age. She should know who she is. I don't ask people what I should buy. At 62, I know what I like and what's in my budget. Exactly. She still thinks she's 5, huh? Still here, Jules, but we have been away. Love your channel. Thank you, Ada. I want to go on one of them river cruise things. Because I reckon if Jed and I ever got on a proper cruise out in the sea, we'd end up with dysentery or something, or it'd sink. So, at least on a river, you've got some chance of getting off, haven't you? Donna, Jules, anybody's guess is as good as mine. I have no idea the reason I said I was confused in my comment to everyone. See, we're all confused, Donna. Don't worry about it. Red Rose of Summer. Lisa is a real stuck-up, nasty piece of work, always looking down on others. Nasty old hag. Yep, soon people will wake up to her. I'm going to call you Aloha, because you've got a H and then an R. So lazy and what a slob. Looks like pencil shavings from a sharpener all over the little table by her chair. Why? And she's lived there long enough to make it comfortable, yet still no actual furniture. Couldn't she have a small couch, maybe a little table and chairs? I would love to see another senior apartment there to compare. Yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? But I suppose the way she looks at it is she's got no friends, no one visits her, so she only needs a chair for herself. Tells you a lot, really, doesn't it? Lily, please watch the video of content creator Hannah Alonso. I'm sub to Hannah, specifically the one published today, August the 25th, and go to minute 41. The name of her video is TikTok Mystery Shopper Caught Lying. Hannah talks about the people who sell courses online when they have no credentials and how these are scammers. You know, like Janice. Thanks and hope you're doing well. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, no, I'd seen it. She was a fucking weirdo. Because if she was a secret shopper, she wouldn't be allowed to film when she went in doing secret shopping. I think she probably maybe did the thing with the alcohol and the cigarettes. Maybe that was her job. And then she pretended the rest was, so she had videos so people would buy her stupid course. And what would you need to learn? Here's a gift card, or here's 50 quid. Go in Walmart, do some shopping, see how they do. Not rocket science, is it? Lynn, she would eat anything. I think she does, doesn't she? So she needs to leave Trump alone. I think he can look after himself. It was inappropriate. She's not a beauty, but she thinks she is. She's a heifer. Keto, lol. Donna, hi Jules. I never realised how tomatoes have no taste. We have a new store called Aldi's. I'm going to try them. I hope your Aldi has nice tomatoes. We have an Aldi, but it's too far away and they don't do online shopping. I wish I could shop with them because they're a hell of a lot fucking cheaper. So try us, Jules. The tomatoes have no taste. I live in Florida. We has as be a new store. I love how YouTube mess stuff up like that. Mamacita. Narcosaurus, pivot and fuck off. Social media sheeple grab a hold of the hip words and phrases and beat them to death because they have no independent thought process. Allah, this malignant, conceited, condescending narc. Melissa Duncan. Oh, Jules, you are fantastic and make me laugh. Thank you, thank you. Love seeing you and hearing your lovely voice. God bless you and your lovely family. And you too, Mamacita. Thank you. Matt, lol. You too, Jules. Fall is almost here. Thank fuck. It's cooling down a bit. Wigging out. Does she really think she's fooling anyone, trying to sound as if she's from a moneyed family? Everyone can go back to your first videos, Lisa, you idiot. She so desperately wants to be a trendsetter, but she doesn't understand that she's completely just a trend follower. And that bag screams it because she's following every single trend. I know, it's quite sad, isn't it? Oh, I've got to get a Labubu. Why? Fucking horrible looking things. Mamacita, God bless you, lovely Jules. Thanks for the fantastic malignant narc pic. Thank you. JD Scott. She's a grifter, yet I sometimes watch her for the comments from the poor slobs she cons. That's sad. She shouldn't be conning anyone. That's nasty. Lynn, you can't afford a car. Stop begging. She rubs it in and she smacks her lips. She'll eat all of those now. Of course she will. Oh, I'm just going to have a little bite. No, you're going to sit in the car and stuff your face. She's wrong. She's a hypochondriac. I have a hip that I got 3 years ago. I'm fine. I dropped 42 pounds. I exercise. She feels entitled. Doesn't she, though? She would eat an entire cake if she could. Mind you, looking at that cheesecake, I'd be tempted to. Hoggish people starve, and she rubs it in their face. I'm smarter than you. I get free stuff. She's not impressed. When do people wake up? Maybe she needs a wake-up call. Oh, she knows exactly what she's doing, Lynn, and loving every minute of it. I need a new dolly. Jill has 2 kids to raise. Can't afford to raise Merle too. Duh. Any tea can be hot or cold. She'll eat all that in one night. Of course she will. She said she was on keto. Ha. Happy when she gets gifts and food. Depressed when nothing arrives, probably. Shelley, jeans dragging the ground where people spit and all of the gross stuff. Yeah, I know. She thinks it's okay. Kismet, feel better soon, dear Jules. Thank you very much, Kismet. Patty, laugh my ass off. You are priceless, my friend. Hugs to you. Hugs to you too. Gretchen, was just thinking of you, Jules, and this popped up. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. The heat over here is tough too. I hate it and I'm looking forward to autumn. I bet you are too. Take it easy, Jules. Come back soon. Yes, let's pray for rain, shall we, Gretchen? And winds. Mystical fairies, take care of yourself. Hope you feel better soon. We will be here when you get back. Love the picture. I needed a laugh today. I had it in the thing and I hadn't used it and it was like, oh, I've got to. She's going to hate me if she didn't already. Donna, she doesn't even explain why she had 2 months off because she didn't. Exactly. It's like, what was that all about? Dog lover, love your channel. Thank you very much. Lily, hope you feel better soon. Thank you, I'm feeling a lot better. I've got a banging headache, but apart from that. Carolyn, ha ha ha, I love that. It was someone on the Gossip Bakery that wrote what I said, but when I read it, she made a comment and it was like, oh, I have to make a video out of that. Carolyn, the true Lisa D1, isn't she? Julia, artifact. I was positive you were going to say herself. I must have missed that. Q. Lynn, to lead you to believe she drinks water when in fact she sucks up Pepsi. Ah. Never used a lid when she fries anything. I don't understand people who do that and they spit all over the place. And then she has to do a deep clean rather than just... I don't get it. Lynn, she can't organise herself in a paper bag. I'm almost 66 and have a 3-year-old hip. I have a ranch home I clean by myself. Oh, do you have a load of land with it as well, Lynn? I bet it's lovely. Hep you. Go to a home, see how they treat you there with no money. Yeah. Hint. Photo album. She's always hinting for something, isn't she? The whole stove is gross and your microwave is too. She's too busy begging. Why don't you clean oftener? Exactly. If you do it as you go along. Vegan calabash. Feel better, you're missed. Thank you, honey. Lynn, once again, always about her. Hypochondriac. Yep. You don't have any pride. I don't think she knows the meaning of the word. He didn't exist. Who, her boyfriend? Yeah, everybody else said he was a figment of her imagination. But you still beg other people for money. She thinks she's a beauty queen. Zeus was made up, I'm told. Yeah, they told me that too. Widow's pension too. I don't think she should have a fucking pension from her husband when she walked out on him. So the car you can't afford, you got her on. Moved freely. Sounds like a grown-in pig. That was a hard one to watch, wasn't it? Fake, fake, fake. I think she has that disease. Munchausen by proxy. That sports bra is not supporting indecent exposure. Carrie May. No worries, the heat can really zap it out of you. Miss you though. Feel better and you're worth waiting for. Oh, bless you, Carrie. That's so sweet. A wild as a mott. Get well soon. Thank you very much. J-Lo, I thought you went to Soho. I should have said that, shouldn't I? Just got back. I've been out of town. Ada, this is not Lisa's expertise. No. Hi, Jules. I hope you're feeling a little better. We have been away renovating a house. Oh! So I've missed my YouTube, ladies. This video is going to be interesting. Are you going to video it? Have you videoed it, Ada? The house thing. That'd be interesting. Sam, at Lisa D1. Do you really think she's going to come and look at that? I don't think so. Julie, hope you feel better soon and I hope you get some relief from the heat. Thank you very much. It's like we said, it's headed into autumn now. Thanks. Rosalia, hi Jules, so sorry you're not feeling well. Sending love and healing prayers your way. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Han. Lynn, you're just overweight. Who cares? The only hole I see is you, arsehole. Like a rug. Stupid is as stupid does. That's such a great saying, that. Doesn't buy cheap shampoo. Does it really matter what you wash your hair with? Cynthia, hope this finds you feeling some relief and know we all miss you, Jules. Thank you. I really missed you lot. So it seemed like forever that I hadn't done a video. Lynn, she helps you a lot. Her daughter, yeah, she does. And she's got no fucking thanks for it. Should have kept your legs closed. Relieve stress until the next temper tantrum. No one cares, lardass. That's what I call lardass. That's your fault there's no oil. Lol, she's a dipstick. So you can't afford a car. Exactly. Why can't you get the bus? Boo-hoo. Cry baby. She's good at that crying thing though, isn't she? Tough shit, you don't have the money. Get a job. James, is Mrs. Duncan suffering from heat exhaustion in this photograph? She's suffering from something, James. Midnight Angel, get well soon. Awesome photo, isn't it? Thank you. Lynn, she's a bragger. And she's a beggar. She's a bragger and she's a beggar. Yeah, YouTube like that one. She blew the rest of the money. That's the thing, they can't keep hold of it. It's like Lardy. Give her fucking £10 and she doesn't need anything. She has to spend it. How could she need food? Will sent her 3 hauls this month. And how she takes all that food in, shows everybody, and then still says she's got no food. Okay. Ouch. She's only happy when she has a ton of food. Then she whines and Will rescues her, or people send her money or gift cards. She gets a check from YouTube, she gets money from babysitting, and what she fails to disclose, a widow's pension. Her weight has tripled in the last few years. She talks like a southern belle. Lol, she has nothing. She doesn't need her car, she's only lucky to have it. People live on less than her, but she complains about everything. Beguile me, sending you virtual hugs. Thank you, honey. Susan, love the pic, feel better soon. Thank you. Great picture for us to laugh at, isn't it, Nancy? The Just Drez. Quit criticising people. That's not up to you to judge what they're wearing. Evidently, you don't have a heart. No, it's a swinging brick. Bella, miss you. Still watching all of the amazing videos that you've put up in the last few weeks. Take good care and we will see you soon. Thank you, honey. Bianca, hugs, miss you. Thank you. I really did miss all of you lot. Take care, Chica. Thank you, honey bun. MJ, best wishes, Jules. The health and humidity here in Texas is pretty draining. I don't know how you live in it. High 90s with the humidity, it feels like over 104. I think I could handle dry heat, but the humidity just puts it over the top, doesn't it? That's what I'm saying. If it was dry heat here, but it isn't. But I don't know how people in Florida and Texas and all that do it. I'd never leave the house. I would have full air conditioning and I would never go out. Me Smith, thinking of you, Jules. Take care of yourself. You too, thank you. Wendy, sending you hugs from Kansas. Thank you very much. Calabria girl, get well soon. Thank you very much, honey. Elizabeth, hugs. Get better soon. The Wilmington Witch has 2 chins and disappearing eyes. Mina, hope you'll feel better soon. Thank you, Mina. E-Rock, hello. Thanks for the hearts. Sam, Jules, you're so funny. How many black strap dresses can we take? Jeez, I know. They all look the bloody same. Thank you, E-Rock. None of your business. There is nothing Parisian in our house. Sorry. It shows that Tracy has not an idea about interior design or she's ignorant, pretending to know. This is ridiculous. Exactly. If she's just being suckered in by another sucker and she can't see it, it's stupid. Me Smith, sure hope all is well, Jules. Thank you, honey. Cynthia, Jules, I looked at Lisa's number of subs and number of views. If this were a court of law, it would be called evidence. Subs go up, but views keep dropping. One would expect views to increase given how many new nut jobs Lisa wants us to think she's gained in the last year. Exactly. And YouTube do nothing about it. They don't care. Lena, her latest video, her hair. I'm not doing a hair video. I refuse. Hip chick. Around 9:10, she says to Brooke, I'm not going to make you go to school after this. I can't believe she's bragging about that like it makes her a great mum. College is nothing like high school. Brooke may have thrived in college, or she could have gone to a trade school. As a parent, I understand wanting to protect your child's heart, but that just seems like a cop-out to me. Doesn't it, though? I remember telling Tech Help he fucking hated school. I'm not surprised he got bullied to hell. I was in and out all the time, and I homeschooled for ages, and then when I got too sick to do it, I had to send him back. And then they started bullying him again, so I took him out and they sent him a tutor. And he was just so fucking sick of the whole thing. But I said to him, college is totally different. You'll like college. And he did. Lisa just wanted Brooke to be at home with her. She didn't want to have to be driving her anywhere or actually doing anything. She wanted the cut-off to be the end of school, and then she could say, right, I did the stay-at-home mum thing, now it's my turn. Donna, my grandma got out all her little baby food jars of leftover paint and put blobs of colours all over her suitcase. Solved her problem of which suitcase was hers, and it was so ugly nobody would ever wanted to steal it. That's cool. We would all be passes out. Love to all. Thank you, Donna. Carrie May, did she ask her daddy how to pack? That relationship is not normal and I'm being kind. Yeah, it's very odd. Woof. I think I'm going to take a break for a second and put my fan on because it's quite warm in here. And I will be back in a minute.
2,000 years later.
Back after my tea break, coffee break. Mind you, I'm still drinking my coffee, so. But anywho, shall we carry on? Aloha! Glenda is so full of it, she throws herself a pity party talking about how poor she is, how her hips hurt, boo-hoo. She's not that poor. She gets SS plus a pension from her late ex-husband, plus YouTube. Her hips hurt because she doesn't exercise and she weighs close to 300 pounds. So what does she do about her weight? Eats crap full of fat, sugar and salt. I don't feel one bit sorry for her. Can you Americans explain to me how you learnt to do that? It's like I've watched all these programs and the police come up to you and they go, did you see anyone? Yeah, he was 6'3.5" and 500 pounds and blah 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 blah. How do you do that off the top of your head? I couldn't tell you how much somebody weighed by looking at them or how tall they were. But all Americans can do it. Are you taught in school or something? I'm really curious. Cynthia, Jules, that side view of Lisa finally gave me a use for certain medical supplies. May, Mrs. Dash is a salt-free American seasoning mix. You're not that ignorant, are you? That's a bit rude, May. How am I supposed to know that an American seasoning is salt-free? I'm not in fucking America. No. She'll come back and say, no, I'm being all nasty for no reason. Donna, thank you, Jules, for taking me out of my depression. I laugh out loud. Ah, that made my day. I'm glad. That's all I want, is for people to feel a little bit happier after they've watched one of my videos. And if I've helped at all, Donna, that has really made my day. Thank you for telling me. I'm new to your channel. I just love you. Bless. Welcome aboard, Donna. Hope you made lots of friends here. There's lots of nice ladies and gentlemen to chat to. Sam, I love when you imitate Lisa laughing. She's got such a crap laugh though, Sam, hasn't she? Donna, absolutely. I love Jules laughing like Lisa. Love to everyone. Thank you, Donna. Alan Elder. She also takes Synthroid, a thyroid medication. If you have thyroid issues and take that medication, you should avoid things in the nightshade family. Tomato, potato, eggplant, peppers and other things are in that nightshade family. Yet Glenda's breakfast is frequently a bacon and tomato sandwich. She frequently, most nights, has baked or other potato. Now she's planning eggplant. So besides her intestinal upset, she should avoid these things because of her thyroid meds. Jill lives close to many stores that likely carry popcorn and toothpaste. Why does Glenda tell these stupid stories? Exactly. Because it would be more like she rang Jill and said, oh, I'm popping over to see you. And Jill could say, oh, I've run out of butter. Can you grab some on the way, Mum? It wouldn't be her going shopping, bringing it all to the house and keeping it and then taking it the next day. She thinks we're all stupid. Bethany, Lisa looking blankly into space with her mouth half open and her underbite mimicking the words and nodding the whole time had me dying. You're always spot on with the commentary, Jules. I wonder how long Lisa has been copying Tracy's style. She used to do that to her hairdresser as well. Have you seen videos of her when she's at the hairdresser's? Oh yeah, wow. Donna, Lisa, admit it, you love to spend. Don't we all, though? But she's like, oh, it's not about the shopping, whatever. Lisa, just admit it, you love to spend. Lisa, you would forget your arse if it wasn't behind you. Love to all. Hey, Jules, spending Sunday looking back and catching up on any videos I've missed. Love to all. Thank you, Donna. You YouTube likes your comments. 3 times. 4 times. What the frig? Lisa, what the fuck and who the fuck refers to a clothing item as an ingredient? I know, it's quite sad really. She's obviously read it somewhere, hasn't she? I applaud you and others who don't support these child labour, inhumane working conditions. I never ordered nor even opened the ads from Shein, Temu, etc. that flooded my email. Jules, you're so right. No means no. Love to all. They keep sending me emails for thingies. Not a sponsorship as such. They just want to give you money and you buy a load of stuff and show it. Sorry, my thing needs dusting. And, you know, they give you a code and what have you. And it's like, no, thank you. Go away. I've tried you once to see what you were like. That was it. Itch scratched. Not interested. Kelly, oh my God. It's Vegas nerve, not Vegas like the casinos in Las Vegas. Right, I've looked this up because somebody else said it as well, and everywhere I've looked for it to pronounce it, it says Vegas, not Vargas. So I don't know. I'm totally confused. Me Smith, what jiggery pokery is going on here? Had me laughing out loud. I had to go back as I saw the comment and I'm like, what was that about? What happened? It was fucking weird. Magician in with her earrings. If anyone's wondering, she put a pair of earrings in and then the next minute she was putting another pair of earrings in and she hadn't taken the first pair out. Very strange. Wendy, Jules, you are a global treasure. Melissa is so incredibly self-absorbed. Must be a sad life when you think about it. Me Smith, Lisa has absolutely nothing I want. Snap. Oh no, I'm lying. A downstairs bathroom. She's got an ensuite bathroom and a downstairs bedroom. That's what I want. Other than that, she can keep it. I was rolling when she said accent walls were a no when she got Lisa to paint hers. That backpedal she did. That wall looks like shit. Be a good friend, Tracy, and tell her. Now she's got John painting the dining room to match. Mark my words, after this phase, Lisa will realise she wasn't high contrast. She's light and airy and will paint over it all again. I give it less than a year. Peg totally agrees. Has she done that yet? Painted the dining room black? Because that's the last one of the last videos I paid attention to. Was I was naughty. I had some biscuits. Yeah, that was the last video I did, wasn't it, with Tracy? Oh, but I've got 9 million of them to do and they're all going to be so bloody boring. MJ 3239.
Little start on, just a little, no, not steam. You have to get the iron. It's
Ooh, I have to look for that thing.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That reminds me of me a bit, though, I must say. Ugh. Done. Let's get rid of that for a minute, and then that will pop up. Right. I remember when my mother-in-law visited us in Wales, and she said something about the iron, and I was like, Jed, where did I put the iron? But when you've got a proper washing line and you hang things out straight, not all bunched up, you don't need to iron them. Obviously, there's some things you need to iron. But back then, I didn't iron anything. I don't iron anyway now, obviously. But Tracy said, no, not steamed. Lisa was thinking, yeah, Brooke will steam my pillowcases. Iron them. You have to iron bedclothes. Unless when you've got the sheet on the bed and it's stretched, and then you can sort of steam it, can't you? And you're sort of cleaning the bed at the same time. I don't know, I'm just saying. Panda, Lisa is thinking about how to starch and iron her polyester pillowcases. Peg is laughing. MJ, see? They're doing you again as well. MJ, 2137. Rug size.
day. So like if you can get one to fill your room and put all of your furniture on top of the rug, go for it. But rug size, was this the question? Oh.
If you're going to get a big huge rug that fills the room, why wouldn't you just get it carpeted? I'm still thinking that right now. And get a smaller rug to put on top of the carpet that doesn't take up the whole room. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into interior design. Rug size. No one told Lisa that rug in her living room is way too small for the space. I remember thinking that when she started doing videos downstairs, but now I just overlook it because I'm used to it. Yeah, same as us all. Peg says exactly. How long before Lisa is wearing the same exact outfit Tracy's wearing? Cece's laughing. Miss Gracie Macy, sorry, but Lisa's decor in her home is a total disaster. It all looks like a hodgepodge of crap thrown together. Tracy needs to comb her hair. They're both a mess. Yeah, I wouldn't employ Tracy. She doesn't look very professional to me, but it probably was her day off, so I'll leave her go. Mama Sita, love you, Jules, and appreciate all you do for us. And you know I love your charming voice. Thank you. Miss Gracie Macy, I knew Jules would use that as a thumbnail. I noticed that clownish side profile on Lisa's video. I had to. Gaz at the moon. When it's all together like that, it's mad. She describes the Christmas tree her kids' handmade ornaments were on as gaudy. I remember that one year she had someone come and decorate the tree for her. She didn't even want to do it as a family. What's she going to do this year? Decorate it with lip ornaments and black and white mini photos of celebs smoking. Maybe she'll paint the tree black and hang jackalope heads on it to match that ugly black wall. Everyone I have ever known, including myself, never ever needed an interior designer. We already know how to furnish our nest. Exactly. You make it homely and cosy and warm and inviting, and it's not supposed to be a fucking dentist waiting room. Kathy, God forbid Lisa got cancer and her hair fell out. She has no clue, does she? No, none. I'd love to do a road trip with Jules. Can you imagine the laughter? We'd have a right laugh, wouldn't we? Can you imagine if we could hire a coach? And just we'd get arrested. Lisa will now order that $14 a month magazine. Yeah, of course you will. I hate modern, and who gives a shit if you have Turkish rugs? Do they gobble when you walk on them? I love cottage style, and when you walk in my home, you feel at home. Exactly, that's what you want to feel. Invited and warm and cosy, and yeah. Lisa's isn't a home, it's just a house. Fabian, I laugh so hard at this video. You're hilarious. Love your Glenda reactions and your sarcasm. Thank you very much. Meet Virginia. But how ironic she brings her on her channel when you mentioned didn't even know if she'd been in the house. Hey, Liza. Thing is, right, why didn't she video at her home? Why is she videoing in Tracy's hotel room? Why is Tracy not staying in your spare room? Don't you have a spare room so that you can invite people and let them stay? Mulva, the minute Lisa sees your screenshot, she'll phone her plastic surgeon for a neck lift, then phone Mama to tell her a mean lady on YouTube hurt her feelings. Yeah, I want to be there when she does that. Mama, you'll never guess. The anchor, why does Lisa have her mouth hanging open all the time? She looks stupid. Also, couldn't the other lady comb her hair? Melanie, agree with you, Jules, about the headdress. Between that and the jackalope, well, I don't think I need to say much, but I'll pass on Tracy as my interior decorator friend. I'm sorry, that headdress just put me off completely. It's like, who does that? Bijou, me too. Exactly. We don't need a Tracy, do we? Melanie, the train don't go through Wichita. Did not expect that coming out of your mouth, Jules, and almost died. Trisha, yes, Jules, you're a hoot. I'm glad I can make you all laugh. Bonnie, boy, she was very annoying in this one. Well done, Jules. Thank you, Bonnie. She's always annoying. I noticed in the comments people were saying she didn't leave any of Tracy's social media platforms. What do you want to bet that she'll be taking some type of online interior design class and then start up another one of her scam courses? Yeah, I think you're right. Bijou, oh my god, I think you're right. Yeah, we called it here first. Bonnie called it. What is an old lady floral? She thinks anything that was worn in the Golden Girls is beyond her. You know, oh, she wouldn't wear anything like that. And it's like, it was of the time. I hate it when they say old lady rose as well. I love the smell of rose. When is Halloween? I'm waiting. If floral means perfume, I think of like a Nate or sweet and musky 1970s Avon. Oh, never mind. I was thinking about floral print patterns. Yeah, I think that's what she was saying, wasn't it? Floral print patterns, old lady. I don't know. Elizabeth, it's a floral print that has been sat on by many elderly ladies wearing Depends and smelling of lavender. It's the centre point of many an assisted care living room. Hope that helps. When is Halloween? I'm waiting. Thanks. I was thinking of a big flower couch pattern from the 1970s, but then I changed my answer to perfume because D1 loves perfume. I haven't finished the entire video yet. Panda is laughing at Elizabeth because we can't help but laugh at Elizabeth. Bonnie. Well, I had no idea. I learn something new every day. And they've put that on twice. Lord above. You can tell Melissa is gritting her teeth because she wants so bad to be in control, doesn't she? She wants to be doing the talking, but she... oh no, answer that question. Leave her a fuck alone and let her do what she was doing. There's no doubt in my mind that Melissa feels superior to Tracy, therefore she can control what Tracy can speak about. I think you're right, Bonnie. Joyce, that thumbnail had me laughing out loud. I'm glad. Lisa isn't, but I am. Lisa is the queen of the house. John is her servant, and Will is just a hermit that lives in his room and tries not to annoy Queen Lisa. Sad, isn't it? Kismet. Maybe Will is a hobbit. Maybe he's digging an escape route with a spoon through the wall. Check under the poster. MJ. Brooke is the young princess who was banished but comes around to do chores for a bit of the Queen's money. Oh, and for fresh ideas because the Queen steals fresh vibes from the young princess. So true. Mamacita, appreciate your using Malignant Narc's real name. Suggest all commentators use Lisa. We need not buttress Malignant Narc's fictions. Joyce, Lisa just cannot stand not being the centre of attention. She does not like sharing the limelight. If she thinks Tracy is taking over, she tries to bring the attention back to herself. Total narc. Yep. I have a home, not a house. I don't like houses where you have to worry that you might spill something or be afraid to put your feet up. My home is comfortable and I can curl up and put my feet on the couch and read without worrying that I'll get it dirty. Exactly! And I mean, you have socks on or something. It's not like you're putting your boots on the couch. You know what I mean? It's like, I bet you're not allowed to do that in her house. Like Lisa has ever bought anything second hand, and whenever she goes on trips she never brings back relics, only designer clothes, bags and shoes. Yet there she sits nodding her full head like this is what she does every day. She really is a dingbat. She used to roll her eyes about her mum and dad going thrift shopping and Brooke enjoying it. Brooke really has got a much better head on her than Lisa. I hope she listens more to her grandparents than her mum. Because she did that quick video the other day, didn't she, where she said she gave herself 25 quid or whatever and went thrifting. That's what Little Poet used to do, give herself 25 quid a week and go off to a new thrift store and mooch about and have a whole day looking at stuff and then buying different bits and then making them make sense when she got home. And it's like, that is so much more fun than buying something that's mass produced by children in India that's going to last a fortnight and end up in the landfill. I was hoping you'd do this video next. And I did. Mystical Fairies, thanks for another hilarious video, Jules. I hope you're keeping cool and take care of yourself. Thank you, honey, you too. MM, and she's a Trump humper too. Even harder pass. Who, Tracy? Trump humper. And people in Lisa's comments looking for links to Tracy's style. Oh my god, fucking copycat wannabes. Homeless chic. These people are all insane. That's the thing, it's like, do they not have their own taste? Really? Mystical Fairies. Jules, you have the best thumbnails. This one is hilarious. I'm belly laughing. She hands them to me. That was a whole arse mess. She didn't even link the crazy lady's socials, but linked all the shit she was wearing. Wonder who gets the commission for that. Carrie May, my most priceless piece of art is a poster of a benefit concert to help the mountains on October the 29th, 24. My best friend who lives in Wilmington searched high and low for it and surprised me with it for my birthday. I almost cried. I paid out of the arse to have it framed, worth every cent. That bitch never ever mentioned those poor people. And when we meet, it will be the first thing I bring up. Oh, I've got a list of things for you to bring up with her as well after you've got what you want to say out of the way. I can't wait for you to bump into her, Carrie. See, and that's it. You'll treasure that poster for ages. She's not connected to anything, is she? It's like every bit of jewellery I have has a story behind it. I don't just pick up something for the sake of picking it up. There's a point to it. And then if I'm wearing something, then Madam can say, oh, what's that for? Or why did you buy that bit? And there's always a story to go with it. With Lisa, oh no, I got these because they look like Balenciagas. Alice, that clueless open mouth expression Lisa has. Shake my head. Lisa's yellow ugly hair extensions that are choppy and not blended. Why? Can't she see how terrible they look? She keeps making them longer and they look ridiculous. Elongating her face even more. Wrong length, wrong tone. Flipping her hair like it looks good. Just like with Brooke, Lisa must control the questions and etc. She annoys me so much. Tracy trying to answer people's questions and Lisa wanting to talk about herself as usual. No, it's so annoying. I think the next time she has a question and answer with somebody else, they need to sellotape her mouth shut or stick her in the downstairs loo and lock it until all the questions have been answered. Carrie May. I've always had a heart for DV domestic violence. I couldn't think what it was for a second there. I've always had a heart for DV victims, and when I first moved to Leyland near Wilmington, gathered the things that did not work with my townhouse and drove to Wilmington to a place that proceeds go to help these women and children. Most of my art came from there and it looks great. I was also blessed to find a Jonathan Adler 4-piece Love and Peace coaster set for $3. Wow. It's not all the luxury look for me. You best believe I do not have a piece showing a woman's crotch. Exactly. So there's somewhere in Wilmington that she could go and donate and she can't be asked. She just leaves it in a box for the cleaning ladies. Really? And she's out every day for lunch. If I didn't hate her enough already. Bella, I was waiting for this one, Jules. Thank you so much for doing it. I really wish the interior designer, Tracy, would get up and go sit somewhere else to get away from nosy narc Lisa. Lisa is annoying as stepping on gum with my shoe. Actually worse. I know. I think if I was Tracy, I'd have said to her, "Whoa, but you said I could answer the questions. I'm answering the questions. Shut up." J-Lo. Wow, Jules, you get more likes and comments than a Lisa video. Both women are the ultimate messes. Gross. To them, so sloppy and ugly. They're both from unfashionable states and cities. Do I get more comments? And I don't get more views, but I get likes and comments. That's cool. When is Halloween? She should have kept John's old recliner. Yeah, I bet that was a fight. I bet he wanted to keep it. She tried to get rid of that thing so many times. All you have to do is throw an Afghan or blanket over it when people come over to your house. Exactly. And even if you didn't do that, it's John's fucking chair. It's his house. Carrie May. I see she has maybe a painting of Brooke. Does she have one of Will? No. Mulver. Will who? Exactly. Margot. Her designer would advise her to invest in mirrors so she may admire herself even more. Carrie. Tracy should have put the phone down and walked away, telling Lisa you want control. It is your now. You don't know shit. Go on with it. Yes. Sorry, my head was somewhere else when I read that. Me Smith. Fantastic thumbnail, Jules. So happy you're feeling sort of normal today. I'm sort of normal most of the time. I'm never normal. Made my day. Take care of yourself. You too. Thank you. Highly caffeinated. I just want to vomit. But this is the best thumbnail of all time. She's going to hate me, isn't she? Carrie. She definitely did not buy that black paint from Sherwin-Williams. And her great room, den, is ugly with that shade of blue or grey sofa. It does not look complete. That tells me Lisa picked it all out. Where they were then, sitting on that blue thing, that was Tracy's hotel room. It wasn't Lisa's house. I thought it was the spare room where she'd let Tracy sleep, but obviously not. No, she had to book a hotel. Rosalia. Lisa's home is cold and empty. I detest that black wall, and oh my god, painting her dining room black is a huge mistake. This designer is hyper crazy and her house looks cluttered as hell. But that's the thing, at least Tracy's house looks like Tracy's house. I don't know whose Lisa's house looks like. Kathy. Bipolar for sure. Yep. Kismet. Lisa does not do well unless she's the only star on stage. Exactly. MJ. Main character syndrome. When is Halloween? Okay, I'm not going to buy the Mona Lisa painting or a Vincent van Gogh. There's only one thing that you have to know. If you have pets, you can't have nice stuff like good furniture and a £10,000 purse. Thing is, though, if you put your purse up on a shelf, then your animals aren't going to get it. If it's in a closet where the cat can't get. It just takes a bit of thinking about. But Lisa doesn't think because she doesn't care, because she's not asked about the amount of money she spent, because it's not her money really, so she doesn't really care. Jill, that's true. I have 2 big borzois. What are they? And they're on the bed with me now. Lol, I wouldn't have it any other way. Dog hairs and all. Right, I've got to go and see what a borzoi is. I have never heard of that. Oh, wow. They look like, oh, wow, they're big. They look like a cross between a Great Dane and a Greyhound. Oh, man. I bet when you take them out for a walk, it's a walk and a half. They look like they could run till Christmas. Cool. What are their names? When is Halloween? Yes, I love my fur baby. The only thing I don't like about dogs is that wet dog smell. Ugh. I also have some pet rats, but they're not on the bed with me. Lol, Lisa would freak out. They're very intelligent pet rats, aren't they? Very clever animals. As you can tell by my name, I think that pet rats are cool too. I don't have one. I'd rather have a Dr. Dolittle menagerie of pets than talk to D1. It would be so taxing on me. Exactly. Bo, I love your handle name. Thanks, I picked out my name just before Halloween a few years ago. Yeah, it's like we should do a thing, shouldn't we, apart from people's names. How did you get your name? I started off on here as Barry's daughter because I was just watching videos of makeup and Smashbox and what have you. And then it was like, oh, I wonder if there's any videos of my dad on here. So I went and looked and I found one. And I wanted to be really snarky and leave a nasty comment on it. And it said you have to have an account. So I made the account Barry's daughter. So then everyone used to call me Barry's. Christine, Lisa's version of beach-themed art is naked or half-naked people. Never a beautiful beach scene or a gorgeous shot of the Barrier Islands. That would match her vibe. Exactly. When is Halloween? Yes, I'd have a nice sunset or a whole row of those old-fashioned beach umbrellas. They look like an umbrella on its side, or they were like a tiny beach canopy. Yeah, anything other than fucking people in bikinis. She just likes naked bodies. She's weird. Christine, I see nothing Parisienne in Lisa's decor, and if Tracy sees it, she's not very good. Lisa looks as dumb as a stump in this whole video. They're both supposed to be working today, but Lisa still manages to get half naked. She's talking about spending money on upholstery, yet that upstairs beige couch has a very thin cushion and looks so cheap. There's nothing sumptuous about that, that's for sure. Panda, the upstairs couch belongs in a frat house and the pink velvet chairs belong in a small sitting room with light colours. Then the circus striped rug would put in my garage to park my car on. The furniture is bad, but the slim Aaron's prints belong in a man cave. He has better options for Capri. The whole room is off, isn't it? Nothing gels in that room at all. Elizabeth, good one, just like Lisa the geezer. Cynthia, you two idiots are made for each other. Lisa and her decorator. Jill, the woman is hyper. Imagine being so obsessed about the decor in your room. She sounds like she's on something. Peg, 1225. I totally agree, Jules. A home should be comfortable. Like her home, Tracy's home, to me looks like a show home. I don't like the idea of a show home. I like a home to be comfortable. Yeah, you've got your things in it that you like and you want it to look better than next door or whatever, but it's you. It's what you like, what you do, what you have. And I don't follow rules. I remember when we just moved it, well, we just had the kitchen done. My neighbour wanted my things. Like, fuck off, get your own. It's supposed to be homely, isn't it? People don't want to come into your home and be sat upright on the edge of a seat, frightened to breathe. Donna, Jules, you're going to have to slap Lisa's hand. Oh, I'd slap more than that, but I'd get in trouble. No offence, but this woman is definitely a Kansas woman. Times is hard. Just stop. I think Lisa likes to deal with her because Lisa can feel superior to her. Isn't that right, Cynthia? She likes being superior to everybody. Peg says, yep. Bonnie says, I'm curious. What were the clues she was from Kansas? Was it the wind-blown hair? Don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Cynthia, vintage. John and Lisa are just that, right? Old. Is this decorator on speed or just a nut? I'm not impressed. Reminds me of realtors. And Lisa is of course on skin display. Peg, why is she yelling at us? Maybe she has to yell at Lisa for it to sink in. Bo's laughing. Elizabeth, on speed, give it a try. Cynthia, authentically like versus like, more verbal idiocy. Get there one day. Run for your lives. 4:43. What the hell is she talking about?
Dark. The smaller the room, the darker the paint. If you're trying to create a moment, not if it's, something like an entry, you're not going to want that. But the rule is like, let's just say you had a small library that's like 10.
Small library. Yeah, we've all got one of them, haven't we? Everyone knows dark paint shrinks a space. It does not make it appear larger. The two of them really believe they're gifted designers. Clowns. Jill, it's like the Emperor's new clothes. Shout about it enough and some fool will believe you, lol. It's like Lisa and her makeup. That's the fucking Emperor's new clothes every week. Bo, I thought I heard wrong. Thanks for confirming the dark paint nonsense. Whoop-de-doo. Trisha, someone posted on Lisa's video as to why she didn't let Tracy pick the questions, and wasn't that the point? Hopefully that post will remain there and not be deleted. Oh, I never looked. Is it there, Trisha? And another person said how rude she was. I also checked and they were both still there. Ooh. Was she too busy to delete them? Donna, between the title and thumbnail, I didn't know if I could stomach this, but since Jules was taking one for the team, I was not going to leave her alone. Leave here alone. Thumbs up, wave, heart, prayers, coffee, big smiles and a heart, and hugs to everyone. Thank you, Donna. Elizabeth, hugs to you too, dear friend, and all my lovely ladies on Jules' fabulous YouTube. Donna, oh no. They've done it twice. Panda, that thumbnail looks like a hooker was caught in the client's wallet but had to mention it. It does though, doesn't it? Oh, you caught me. Sunbum, Lisa has to consistently be the centre of attention. Very rude the way she thinks she knows everything about everything. Uneducated and not an interior designer for a living. Lisa is a complete follower and really has no idea about fashion, let alone interior design. Exactly. Panda, Tracy talks fast. It must drain her to listen to Lisa. I hope Tracy did something to dress up the black wall in the living room. Plants, large baskets, something for interest. It's stale. Hannah, ooh, that Tracy is insufferable. Joyce, I agree. Maggie, typical MAGA moron. Peg, I wondered if Tracy is normally that hyped up or if she's on to Lisa and is trying not to let Lisa take over. Hannah, she acts like Brooke. Totally, yeah. Sylvia, Lisa always looks like a fool, don't she though? Elizabeth, get rid of it, throw it away. How many people can afford to do this? My queen, as in drag queen, word of the day. Girls, curate. Now everyone say it together. Tracy advised the Dumpkin to put up a pretty picture of herself in every room and write narcissist all over it in black. Tammy, the thumbnails are gold. Thank you. Elizabeth, times is hard. Another one with questionable grammar. Peg, I'm beginning to see their attraction. Elizabeth, precious waiter, great food. Let Tracy get on with answering the questions, Dumpkin. Run for your lives. Precious waiter was so condescending. I know, I hate them. Oh, and you did so well. Fuck off. Bo, I bet the waiter was pretty, yeah. Jill, all those rules for furnishing a house. Certain heights for lamps and large art on walls, etc. Who actually does this stuff? These homes look huge and not lived in at all, and not an everyday family home. In the UK, our houses are smaller unless you own a mansion, and I don't know anybody who thinks like this to furnish their homes. Just buy what you like, forget about it, and live your life. Very true, Jill. It's like I look at some of the stuff and it's like, yeah, like them rugs. Get a fucking 80-foot rug. Yeah, find an 80-foot room to put it in. It won't be in my house. I'd love to, like, know, you know how when Americans say my home is so many 100,000 feet big or whatever. I'd love to know what mine is. But like, no one would understand how small our homes actually are unless they came over here. Elizabeth, Lisa, why did you ask Tracy to answer questions and then you try and take over? So disrespectful, so narcissistic. So bizarre, so bizarre. So I've got that song in my head now. Elizabeth, my 92-year-old grandma was on a ladder painting the walls. Her son, my father, said, "What do you think you're doing? Let me take over." She refused and got on with the job herself. Loved that lady. That'd be me. I so badly want to paint the bathroom ceiling, and it's like, I know I just can't do it. I'm going to have to give in and find someone to do it for me. Elizabeth, Lisa, stop interrupting Tracy just the way you do with Brooke. And Tracy said, it took a long time with Lisa. I bet she's happy with the money she's making from the Wilmington Village idiot. I wonder how much she's paying her. Bo, this was a completely useless home designer Q&A, wasn't it? And she didn't answer my question. Can't remember what it was now, but she did. She liked it. Elizabeth, where is Tracy's designer bag? Perfect makeup, high-end clothes. I'm picking up on a sad aura. Bo's laughing. Peg says she's wearing the same t-shirt that Lisa has for some reason. Is she? I never noticed that. Elizabeth, of course they're in a hotel. Lisa wouldn't have anyone in her house. Lisa just sits there nodding like a puppet, both on Diet Coke. Hope HRH didn't force Tracy to eat her carnivore diet. Mystical fairies. I was surprised that they weren't filming this in Lisa's house. It would have made sense to. Exactly. She could have walked around and said, oh, I told her to do this because, or whatever, but no. Bonnie, it's the little things that make Melissa feel superior. The bed was unmade. Probably she felt the hotel was below her standards and the whole thing wasn't her vibe. So true. Elizabeth, Tracy, if this is an example of your house decor, then I'm going to keep doing my own house decor. Run for your lives. Exactly. And what's with the black room recommendations? Dracula chic, lol. Very blood-sucking. Elizabeth, as long as you keep welcoming me back, Jules, I'll keep coming back. Thank you. What's it Merle does? And you just keep coming back. Sandpiper Lane. Look at how brassy yellow Lisa's hair looks in comparison. Looks like she bleaches it herself. I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. Run for your lives. My husband and I have completely restored our 1906 home. Just the two of us. It's a beautiful historic mansion. Wow. With all the usual features like hand-carved woodwork, servants' quarters. Cool! It was in near ruins over 3 years ago, and I'm very proud that we did it alone. Point is, I never consulted a designer. If I had relied on these two buffoons to design my home, it would be ruined. The recommendations for design are awful. Lisa, the only thing vintage in your house is you. How cool! Could you send me some pictures? You don't have to, but if you want to share, and I won't show them on here unless you want me to. Has it still got the bells for the servants and that? That sounds so cool. Panda, sounds fabulous. I love those beautiful homes. Yeah. Elizabeth, well done. I'm sure it's beautiful. Run for your lives. Thank you. It's a labour of love for sure. I bet just when you finish something, you think something else needs doing. Yes, they're really special. Oh, I'd love to see your home if you want to share, but if you don't, that's fine. Yvonne, You want to see a high-end designer? Watch Robinson Design. In my opinion, she's high class. Right, is she on YouTube? Wendy. Last comment of the day. Ha! Your thumbnail is epic. I hope you're feeling more rested, Jules. Thank you. Can Melissa be any more inauthentic? The designer seems very authentic. Cece, I'm laughing so hard at the thumbnail. Peg, that thumbnail is a doozy. Itty Bitty's Ditty. It's the thumbnail for me. Bonnie, isn't it perfect? The turkey waddle and all. Melanie, it's priceless. Kathy, the best one yet. This lady is the only person that makes me laugh on YouTube. Lavanity's laughing. MJ, sad or funny part is that her nose is not that small, filtered. Her filter played her. Cece, I'm laughing so hard at the thumbnail. Oops. Is it the same one? Yep. Wendy, I thought wherever they were in the background is hideous. Why didn't they film some place Tracy decorated? Weird. Lisa looks like a complete weirdo. Hard to describe. Her face looked like she was trying so hard to think. Yeah. Mojo, the last screenshot made me laugh. Jules, that was savage. I can't grab it if she doesn't do it. Run for your lives. Oh my god, 122, I snorted. Go through Wichita. Sorry, it's a film quote in case you didn't know. Is this Lisa's house? Is this John's room?
Already to my house. We've already eaten
What?
lunch.
No.
Got our Diet Coke for the afternoon.
Did I not pause
zoomed
it?
around my house. We did a bunch of stuff. So we've been rained on. Our makeup is...
We're sweaty. We're sweaty.
Oh! Buy a fucking umbrella, you dingbat. We got rained on. That's the noisy, ever-loving shit out of me, that. So stupid. I snorted, lol. I'll finish the movie quote. Lesson, you're a hog or a cattle. One of my favourite movie of all times. Wanda. I don't know if she looks uncomfortable or if she's trying to act like she knows everything about interior design. Whatever it is, she's rude as hell. Linda. Lisa wants everyone asking to go through her to contact Tracy. She's not passing along her Instagram information. So controlling. Why is she doing that? It's not like she's getting anything out of it, is she? Or does she want to be bragging? Oh, I got you another customer. So that she'll get free stuff done in her house. That's probably why. Ow. Stupid shoulder. Oops. Peg, normally you'd include the guest's info and give a nice intro, but does Lisa do that? No, of course not. Classy lady, she wants a percentage of any business. I'm guaranteeing that's what she wants. Bo, Lisa's constant nodding in agreement with her. Very noticeable overbite is all I could see. I thought her Invisalign was supposed to fix that. Cece, oh my goodness, Melissa, be quiet. She constantly interrupts. I couldn't cope with her. She'd drive me mad. Bo, don't buy everything brand new and when on vacation, bring home important artifacts, says Tracy. Lisa buys only new designer decor and brings back designer fashion and bagels. Why did she even pick Tracy as her designer? Who knows? Diane. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the avatar was. She has absolutely not one thing vintage or antique. I don't think she gives a shit about home decor, but thinks she should. Exactly. The only antique she has is the jewellery that her parents have given her for Christmas. Panda. I think Lisa has her grandfather's giant ashtray on her desk. Oh yeah, there is that. Bonnie. She had John, probably according to Melissa. That's right, I'd forgotten about that. And Trisha's laughing. CC, Melissa's face looks extra long. Elizabeth, very long. Me Smith, very, very long. One day, you can really tell Lisa doesn't know how to interact with another person. She looks uncomfortable. Mystical fairy, she can't stand not being the centre of attention. She's even telling Tracy which questions to answer. Bonnie, exactly. Peg, yes, totally. Peg, 3051.
About how to get your bed.
Oh, what did she say? Did she say something sexual? God forbid she'd say something sexual when you... Why is she holding her leg? So awkward with her holding on to and rubbing that woman's leg. Why is she doing that? It's a bit too close for comfort. Elizabeth, don't forget, Lisa is transitioning and stalks women. Bet Tracy couldn't wait to escape. Don't think we'll see her again anytime soon. Rosalia, I know Lisa's creepy. Peg, 543. Lisa's no one is home look.
I love Gauntlet Gray, Urbane Bronze, the list goes on. I only do Sherwin-Williams, so that's what I know the best.
Okay.
But it really creates a moment. If you specifically do a very saturated, drenched paint in a small space, you'd be surprised. It really is phenomenal.
Yeah, it does kind of create depth.
It does.
Depth. Have you ever heard of depth? You haven't got any, Lisa. Lisa's no one home look. It seriously looks like she's not listening, just zoning out. Yeah, doesn't it? Christine, definitely. She's not listening to a word, just thinking about what to interrupt with her next sentence. It's so cringy, isn't it? Highly caffeinated. Susan. No, Susan Ann. She looks like she's fallen asleep. Her friend is off the chain hyper. Yeah, they don't go together well, do they? When is Halloween? That's way too much salt for me. I ate a bunch of fast food burgers, cheese, eggs and bacon. Unless you're allergic to certain foods, I can't see not eating any fruit or veg at all. I would probably get scurvy, lack of vitamin C, or rickets, lack of vitamin D or calcium. I'm not much on milk, but sometimes I eat Greek yogurt. I love a good yogurt, but yeah, I'm not big on milk either. 1541. She wanted new luggage. I have no words.
Okay, another thing I got was my luggage. You know, I've been on the hunt for some luggage for a while, and I remember, I think the first time I really started seeing Quint's luggage was at the Style Conference and definitely at the YouTube conference, and all of the girls said they loved it. Well, I already had my pink luggage, and for the past...
So you made a point of kicking the shit out of it so that you could get this one. Oh, John, it's falling apart. I need a new set. Laughing at your comments, Jules. My family members have one suitcase each that we've had forever. Most people have one suitcase that they've had forever, borrowed it from a family member, or bought one at a yard sale for a few bucks. Exactly. I've never known anyone go through suitcases like her. I just started watching this video. Thanks, Jules, for making this video bearable. Thank you. I was just thinking that I don't have 20 or 50 of the same kind of product. If I really love something, I might buy a backup if it's on sale or clearance. I have a backup of a pair of Walmart pajama pants that I got on clearance for $5. I bought a second pair of winter boots that I liked on clearance for under 20. I do not need 100 ill-fitting boyfriend jackets, jeans and jackets. Exactly. Ross smiles. Old Jules. I'm not sure what that means. When is Halloween? I think I remember when she was spending $100 a week at the mall. 50 from John and 50 from cleaning her parents' home. I would have walked around the mall for exercise and bought a $10 pizza home with me for John. Exactly. Or if you had that amount of money, you'd be buying bits for the baby, wouldn't you? You would. No, every penny went to her. Mulva, I also can't believe I listened to the end but couldn't do it without your commentary. Thank you. There's only so much a person can take from this moron. I know, it's hard, isn't it? Sue, her love of everything is so annoying and so good, fake as can be. Jin K, she's mentally off. Yep. Sylvia, she has never used those bags. Ridiculous. I know, she keeps buying fucking bags and you never see them then. Jin K, what is she? 12 years old? Yeah, about that. Sylvia, she had someone take a picture of her on a sofa. Such depth. James, 2632 to 39. That is so ugly.
He sent me this lady, matter of fact, and she was going on and on about...
I don't get it. It's like something that my gran might have worn back in the day. James, long clip, 2015 to 2037. The face.
Go and see whatever's new there. I am not a theme park girl, so I'm not really sure about that. And so I'm looking forward to that trip and the next trip. Okay, then yesterday I was in one of my coaching calls and I was talking to Sarah and she was talking about...
She literally just tells everyone that she doesn't have the time or the care in the world to do anything with her son, and then goes into talking about how she's doing coaching calls. And there are no light bulbs that go off in people's heads when they hear this. I know. I just want to hit someone around the head with a shillelagh and say, are you fucking listening to this woman? 1918 to 25. Oh my God, she's so small town. And so stupid, I'm sorry.
And it seems very, very, very easy to walk with. So I am excited about that. And
twirling it round and round. Elizabeth, what's worrying me most is which hole, Glenda. Peg, oh my God, wait till you see Lisa's designer video. I'm not looking forward to seeing any of them. CS, she interrupted throughout the video. She needs to take a class on manners. She hasn't got any. 1034 to 1041. Ah! Okay, James, what was that?
All you have to do is throw on your bomber, your faux fur, your moto jacket,
Your
a big
blazer.
cardigan. It's such a stylish shell piece.
Peekaboo. You going down? Hang on, let me check. Yeah, bottle of pop, please. You okay? Right. I've no idea what I was doing. 1034 to 1041. Ah.
All you have to do is throw on your bomber, your faux fur, your moto jacket,
Your
a big
blazer.
cardigan. It's such a stylish...
She's clueless. She's no clue, has she? None. Margot, I can tolerate her in this video compared to her recent videos. Yeah, this was before she got a fucking head as big as a room. Cynthia, Lisa has no friends, zilch, and everything that comes up as a topic is not a course, Lisa. But given she's finding out that attending her conferences leads to hurt feelings, she has now to create this crap about flow. It's a free country, but I have a problem with fraud, lies and deceit. Anyone paying her for anything is a sign that person needs help. But addicts are attracted to addicts. Yeah, that's quite sad, really. Yota, these dolls are hideous and demonic, and also, if looks could kill, whomever is looking at her is a goner. I know. How very dare they? Donna, my great aunt, who lived to be in her late 90s in age, had beautiful skin, no wrinkles, and used Pond's cold cream since her teens. Yep, Pond's and Astral cream. I remember my mum using Astral cream. And it's just like a cold cream. Now it's like, oh, but this does this and this does that. No, it doesn't. Donna, love and hugs, thank you. Bianca, that you're feeling better soon, and anyone else dealing with health problems. Yeah, I hope we're all well, now that the weather's cooling down a bit. Cynthia, this Lisa is like watching an intake video at a shrink's office. Lisa is such a sicko. Watching her is like watching someone on a drug trip and they don't know they're tripping. Tell her younger self, always remember what colour your underwear is. Deep thoughts. Donna, Lisa looked healthy back then and not like a fake skeleton now. Love to you all. She did. She's ruined herself, but she just can't see it. Lynn, I love how she's curious about a job. Hello, we need to work. No one is curious about dressing up for a job. We want the money and the benefits. She can't give advice to real people. No, because she hasn't had any life experience and she's doing courses. What the hell? Ireland, never apologise, Jules. I'm doing nothing. We're not made for heat. Is it cooler with you now as well? I hope so. TS Ministry, certified nut, isn't she though? Lol, it's funny. Joyce, from what I remember of Lisa's mother, she was very pretty in her youth. I've got a picture. Do I still have it? Give me 2 seconds and I'll go and look and see if I still have it. There you go. Anchor Mum looks lovely. I think her little brother looks a bit like Will, but yeah, that was Mr. and Mrs. Gertz back in the day. Right, where are we? TS Ministry, and a pilot, and a brain surgeon. Mina, please take care. We'll be watching older videos. Thank you, honey. Brilbury ×3. I wonder what happened to her son Burke. Anyone know? He's in New York as far as I know. Might bump into Lisa in Soho. He's was working in a bar, but he is pursuing acting. Last I heard. I don't know if he's still doing that now, but Bianca, I'm a bit behind, so now I can catch up. Lol. Take care, Jules. Thank you. Take your time, and you don't have to watch everything. Bonnie, please just take care of yourself. I did. Thank you, Bonnie. I don't remember Tammy being condescending. Has she changed as well? I don't know. I very rarely watched her because I couldn't cope with that accent thing she did, but she seemed a lot more normal than Lisa. K-Pat, I guess she blocked me too. I feel privileged, but her parents taught her to suck it up, right? Your kid wants to go to a theme park. How hard is that? My kids are my everything. I just can't with her anymore. I'm ashamed that I actually enjoyed her videos a while back, but they have morphed into bad Saturday Night Live skits now. Thank you for everything you do. Love everything. Please keep it up. You make my day. Thank you so much, K-Pat. Bonnie, the lip gloss is very pretty. I like sparkles. It is really pretty. Really bright. Bonnie, okay, Jules, time for you to do a makeup collection. There's not enough time in the month to do my makeup collection. People would have me sectioned if they saw how much makeup I've got and that I don't wear. I might send you some photos. Hello? Hello? I can pause. What was I saying? I can't imagine anyone sticking up for Laurie Beth. Maybe you were honoured with a comment from Laurie Beth herself, 12:38. YouTube's broken, isn't it? Christy, why does this even matter to you? Leave her alone. Whatever makes her happy is what matters. I'm sure you have crap in your life that you like but other people don't. Get a life and stop making videos talking trash about people. Oh, Christy, are you coming to her defence? Can you imagine anybody would actually do that? Weirdos. It boggles my mind that companies would even consider her to sponsor their products. I get so tired of her saying, "You know how much I love this," when everyone knows she's lying. Daniela is laughing. Jess, yes, Brooke was a brow artist at the Benefit Brow Bar. They do waxing and laminations. Definitely need a license for that. It's just tough to provide services and meet sales goals, so people often end up leaving. Joy Jones. So she and Brooke got together in Boston and trash taught the girls from high school. And how is Brooke's life getting better? Starting to see why the girls might not have liked Brooke or her mum. This is reminiscent of when I was in college and a girl in my dorm left because she said she was so hot and we were all jealous of her. Sad. Beguile me. For someone always screaming she's in pain, she sure has added 5 pounds of shite to her bag to make it nice and heavy. Exactly. You can tell she lies. James, I'm so sorry. It's so what? 1912 to 1919. There we go. It's so pretty, it really is. Yes, but it's a thing, it's not a person. I'm allowed to say that. Mystical Fairies. Love a sparkly lip gloss. Those Wet n Wild ones look so pretty. Go and get one. They're fun. Cynthia, to those who say Lisa should just carry whatever product she wants, there's no point in trying to explain why you just don't move on from evil. I guess history has its horrors because there is no shortage of such fools. They don't care. Oh, do I look good? Does it look good on me? I don't care that what they've done or what they've said or... Ow. Lisa should know that I cannot give her the watch hours on her channel because I cannot support such an evil fraud. I give Jules the watch because she's trying to get the truth out. Given Lisa is such a cowardly freak, she simply deletes any truths, and Jules, Lisa asks for feedback that she'll not ever respond to or read. In order to play the engagement game, the only rule in that game is she plays is follow the money. That's the thing, it's like, oh, what do you guys think? So she'll get comments and then not answer them. E-Rock, thank you, hun. Carrie May. Oh, Jules, I know you are not talking about a normal southern accent. I knew it was Lisa's, and yes, she's faking it. You're my therapy, Jules. I look forward to all your videos. Much love. Thank you, Carrie. I'm glad you weren't upset with me. Jules, I was really interested when she talked about the LTK and YouTube ladies giving her backhanded comments. Do you know anything about it? I figured she's jealous of Marnie because of the purses. I really want to know. Don't we all? We'll never find out the truth. The only way we'd know is if Marnie spilled the beans. Panda. Marnie's success with her channel, handbag deal and speaking engagements has Lisa in a spin. I recall Marnie's eye roll when Lisa had to go back to another shop for a bag during the Like to Know It conference. Lisa's snarky, it's practical like Marnie, while showing Marnie's new handbag. Lisa is incapable of being happy for someone's success. Well, good for them, or I'm so proud of them comments are meant to belittle these creators, in my opinion. How could you trust Lisa when she's built her channel on fake subs? Chatter should be expected. Yeah. She'll be friends with these people as long as they're doing something for her. If they get one step ahead of her, that's it, she bins them. She doesn't want to know. None of your business. Notice how today she tries to mask her southern accent when she's talking to the camera, which is so pretentious. She tries to speak in a sophisticated manner, full of entitlement and attitude, which is ridiculous when you watch her early videos and understand where she's coming from. I don't think she knows who she is, does she? Carrie May. Hey Jules, it's been raining here off and on for about 3 weeks, I'm assuming. I know how Lisa hates it and it brings me joy. Do you think she owns an umbrella? Has she ever heard of an umbrella? Elizabeth, me too. I love the rain. I love listening to the rain. Linda. Mary comes to see Lisa every once in a while. Was that her friend, Mary? Wanda. Don't you apologise. Try and keep you and your family as cool as you can. We'll be here. Prayers and happy thoughts for cooler weather. Thank you, Wanda. Rebecca. Try Fabulous with Nisha. She's in the UK. I never got into what it wasn't she something fluff and stuff. Yeah, I never got into watching all them women. Little Poet was the only one I watched because she made me laugh dancing about in the thrift shop. But Yota, I don't think I've ever seen anyone except for the Kardashians change as much as Lisa. She morphed into a whole different person and not in a good way. NY Bright. Oh my god, she's had a lot of work since that video. Oh, hasn't she though? Red Rose of Summer. Lisa only cares about herself and about how she looks. She cares more about her appearance than a brand that clearly advocates for abuse and exploitation of children. Vile. Goodbye. I like that. Goodbye Kitty with a picture of Hello Kitty. Silly things like that make me laugh. Wow, I never saw her this far back. I discovered her through Laurie Beth lol. I'll be honest, she was never attractive inside or out. Strange to hear this voice coming out of this face. Such an odd woman. Shallow. Very. Bianca, I haven't left Jules. I'm still here and loving it. Just having a hard time keeping up and not doing too well at the moment. Oh, honey. Hugs and love from all of us, and you just take your time. You don't have to watch everything, honestly. Levanity, me too. Hope you feel better soon. Hugs to all of you. Elizabeth, we think she protests too much. Oh, these are thumbed up. Have I got that? Yay! I've done everything. Whoop whoop. Right, let's see. Is there anybody on the naughty step? Oh, there is. Lynn says, so jealous of her daughter, isn't she though? The only up and downs you have, you bring on yourself. Like, go to prison for shoplifting, get your subscribers to send you money and gift cards. This is a pity party now too. Stuff your face as you drug yourself in the kitchen. She eats enough for a family of 5. She rubs everyone's face in it. How well she scams. Oh, that's quite sad, isn't it? She's got to get her comeuppance someday, surely. And there's a couple that came in while we were talking. Matt, she looks so much better as a blonde, lol, doesn't she? I'm sorry, but Sprout is so ugly, lol. Mystical Fairy, so glad to see you back, Jules. Thanks for another hilarious video. Thank you, Mystical Fairies. Right, we got to the end. And if you got to the end with me, can you tell I'm trying to figure out where to go? Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.